Over Newcastle United in the Champions League, the Spanish champions Barcelona will resume La Liga duties with a clash against Getafe here on this Sunday night. La Blaugrana are second in the La Liga table, boasting 10 points from their opening 4 matches of the campaign, whilst the visitors have also made a strong start, picking up 9 points to sit in 4th position. It is a very wet day here in Barcelona. The rain is pouring down. It's not the typical conditions that you would expect here inside this stadium, but both sets of sides are ready to get going. Barcelona showed why they must be considered among the favourites for the Champions League on Thursday night, with a professional performance seeing them overcome Newcastle at St James's Park, when it proved to be a special match for Marcus Rashford, with the Englishman netting a brace for his new club. The Catalans' outfit's focus has immediately shifted back to La Liga, as the room for error is small even at this stage of the season, with Real Madrid perfect from their 4 league games so far. Barcelona have had 10 points to their names this season, boasting a record of 3 wins and 1 draw from 4 games, including a thumping 6-0 success over Valencia last weekend. Hansi Flick's team are still not back at Camp Nou, with the revamped stadium not yet ready to host, so this contest will again take place at the Johan Cruyff Stadium, which only has a capacity of 6,000, but it proved to be a happy hunting ground for the team against Valencia. For Getafe, they will undoubtedly be the fresher of the 2 sides in this match, with the capital side last in action on September the 13th, recording a 2-0 victory over Real Oviedo on home soil. Jose Bordalas' side have made an excellent start to the season, recording 3 wins from their 4 matches, with their only defeat of the campaign coming away to Valencia before the September international break. 9 points is enough for 4th spot in the table, and having finished 13th last term, there is plenty of room for improvement during the 2025-26 campaign, especially considering the quality in their squad. The Deep Blue Ones have only ever beaten Barcelona on 4 occasions, with their last success against the Catalan Giants coming on home soil in October 2020. So, the 2 teams line up as follows. For Barcelona, it's a 4-3-3 formation with Jean Garcia in goal. Eric Garcia and Andreas Christensen will be in the middle of defence, with Jules Koundé and Gerard Martin as the fullbacks. It will be Pedri, Dani Olmo and the captain Frankie de Jong in the midfield, with Rafinha and Ferran Torres playing either side of the Polish international Robert Lewandowski. For the visitors, in goal for them is David Soria. It will be a back 5. The 3 central defenders will be the captain Gene, Domingos Duarte and Abdelkir Abkar, with Diego Rico and Kiko Femenia as the 2 wing-backs. We'll see Mauro Ambari, Luis Milla and Mario Martin across the midfield, with Adrian Liso and Boyher Marial leading the line for Getafe. On the substitute bench for Hansi Flick, the 2 sub-goalkeepers are Diego Cocken and Wojciech Szczesny. They're joined alongside Paul Kabasi, Jofre Torrance, Ronald Horejo, Marcus Rashford, Tony Fernandez, Marc Bernal, Fermin Lopez, Marc Casado, Rooney Bardghji. And on the sub-bench for Jose Bordalas' side, the 2 sub-goalkeepers are Jiri Letakek and Ismail Bekucha. They're joined alongside Alan Neom, Da Vinci, Joan Iglesias, Copa da Costa, Javier Munoz, Ivan Nehu, Abu Kamara and Alex Sancristi. Referee today is the Spaniard Ricardo de Burgos Beguntes. He is overseeing his 195th La Liga game tonight, the 39-year-old, and we are underway with Barcelona in their traditional blue and red striped kit, blue shorts and blue socks, whilst Getafe are in an all-yellow away strip. So, we're anticipating an exciting game here. Of course, whenever it comes to Getafe, you do expect Jose Bordalas to make sure that his side are resilient and well organised. They've only conceded 4 goals in 4 games this season. They have scored 6 and have come out as the better of the teams on 3 occasions. Last year they finished 13th, had a really good defensive record, conceding just 39 goals in 38. It was the exact same that Barcelona conceded, but the major difference is that Barcelona scored 102 goals. Getafe only scored 34. So, ball goes towards Getafe defence. It's cleared out by the central defender, Duarte. And it's Jules Koundé with it. Koundé send it forward. Dani Olmo will take the touch, and then it'll be knocked off by Mauro Arambari. And then it comes back to Frankie de Jong. He's got the captain's armband today as the 28-year-old. Ball comes out to the left side where Gerard Martin is. He plays it inside to Ferran Torres. Inside the box now for Barcelona, and it's blocked off by the former Watford fullback, Kiko Femenia. And it's going to be an early corner, and the first corner of the game, just 3 minutes on the clock here. Be an opportunity for Barcelona to deliver. The majority of their corners go to the 6-yard box, round about where the goalkeeper is standing tonight. He's in a all-white strip. So they go short. Goes back to the edge of the box where Frankie de Jong is. And it's going to be a delivery by Dani Olmo. It's going to be headed away by a Getafe defender. And then Jules Koundé, who is caught. Questions over whether there should be a yellow card here. Mauro Arambari just catched him. It's going to be a yellow card, so just 3 minutes on the clock. We've got our first yellow card of the game. Actually, Mario Martin. He was really late on Koundé, and the referee saying that's a poor tackle already. Referee setting his stall out with an early yellow card. Hansi Flick certainly was not best pleased with the challenge. So it is going to be a free kick opportunity here for Barcelona. Rafinha, Pedri and Dani Olmo are the three players stood over it. It's David Soria that's just trying to organise the wall down in front of him. So it goes short, it goes to Rafinha, who's trying to work a better angle, gets a shot away, but that is a good few yards away from goal. Being kind there, it's more than a good few yards, it is quite far away from bending into that top corner, but you can see what Hansi's Flick side were trying to do. So it's going to be a goal kick for the goalkeeper in all grey goalkeeper kit. He will send it forward. It's a long ball forward, all the way, and it's brought down by Abkar. Abkar out to the left side. Now an opportunity for them pushing forward. Ball just fizzles out of play. The referee will stop it because Rafinha has gone down with an injury. So there is an element of concern here for him. It's going to be a throw, and it's going to be a long throw into the box. Diego Rico is there. Diego Rico will throw it inside the box towards Adrian Liso, but it's cleared away by Eric Garcia. All the way back to Abdul Kabir Abkar, a central defender. He signed from Deportivo Alaves. Will send it back to Soria. Soria will send it out to the left side. It's headed by Diego Rico, and now Borja Mariol will try to pick it up, but Barcelona are able to defend it. Central ball into Robert Lewandowski, and the referee is actually going to pull it back for an earlier free kick. I think an earlier offside it is. He's just pulled it back, and free kick will be taken. Goes out to the left centre back now with the left back Gerard Martin. Martin will come inside to Robert Lewandowski. Now it's Jules Koundé on this right side. Jules Koundé, now Rafinha. Rafinha will cross it in. It comes off the defender Genet, the captain, and it's come back off Rafinha and has gone out for a goal kick. Genet turns around and applauds the assistant referee for spotting that one. It's going to be a goal kick for David Soria to take. It's going to be a long goal kick forward, headed by the Frenchman Jules Koundé, and out for a throw for Getafe. It's Diego Rico who picks up the ball. Is it forward? It's going to be flicked on by the forward player, Borja Mariol. Mariol will lose it, and the long ball goes forward for Barcelona. It's already quite a direct style from Barcelona. The ball is picked up, and now there's going to be an opportunity here. Gerard Martin will pull it back for Ferran Torres. It's deflected off a Getafe defender, and now it's out to the left side. Adrian Liso gets it, and then he tries switching it, and there's just a foul committed by Kiko Femenia. This ball went out to the right side, and trying to get a touch on it. There's a little complaint at the referee now. Out to the right side with Rafinha. Rafinha gets there, comes back. Forward, Villarreal in a clear 5-3-2 shape off the ball. Genet should step forward to get the ball off Dani Olmo, and the referee said he's just a little bit overzealous in that challenge, so he has brought it back. It's Barcelona with it, out to the left side, goes all the way back to the goalkeeper now, João Garcia. Garcia who plays a short ball forward, and Barcelona out to the right side, Jules Koundé. Here is Koundé, and he tries to move it forward, and it's popped off on this occasion by the left wing back, Diego Rico. It's back with Eric Garcia. Garcia on the ball. Barcelona, Rafinha tries to play it inside towards the midfielder, Dani Olmo. Getafe just ratting about at the moment, making life really, really difficult. Ball goes out to the right side, of which is Adrian Liso, who will try and battle for it. Ball goes to the right side, where Jules Koundé is. Koundé to the left side, and he gives it away, and then it's a foul committed on this occasion by Andreas Christiansen. Frankie de Jong just complaining at the official. He clearly disagrees with it, but the decision has been given. Free kick for Getafe. It is left for Luis Milla to take, who's been outstanding. He's been the best player for Getafe this season. Already 4 assists in 4 games. He's assisted 4 of the 6 goals, which is a pretty remarkable record for the man that joined them from Granada. A $4 million deal. It's Rafinha coming forward. He's bundled over. He thinks he's fouled, but the referee just shakes his head. And Getafe can move it. It goes all the way back towards Domingos Duarte, who's just going to send a long ball forward. Rafinha did jump over the challenge. And to be fair, Rafinha didn't actually claim the foul, so I think he jumped over the challenge and lost his balance more than anything. That's why it's not a free kick either way. Dani Olmo, who's just been caught in the head as he's been brought down, and then was caught by I think a leg of Abdelkabir Abkar. As Yamin Lamal watches on today from the stands. He is not able to play. Ball comes forward towards Robert Lewandowski. Tries to link up with Ferran Torres, but Lewandowski just catches Luis Miller inside his own box. The referee explaining why it's a free kick. Lewandowski is pleading his innocence. I'm sure Lewandowski has done much wrong there, watching that back. So it's the goalkeeper, David Soria. Soria will send it forward. Barcelona are able to step in and clear it away. And it goes forward. Here is Getafe with it. Getafe lose it, and now it's Barcelona who can pick it up. Goes out to the right side to Jules Koundé. Koundé forward towards Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski will bring it down. Lewandowski goes back to Andres Christensen. Every Getafe player behind the ball at the moment. To the left side here, it's going to be a delivery in. It's headed away by Abkar. It's going to be a second corner of the game for Barcelona, the Spanish champions. But an excellent challenge that was by Abdelkabir Abkar to take it off Ferran Torres on the edge of the box. Comes short to Rafinha. Rafinha will try and send it forward, but Getafe able to pick it up, and now going down the left side are they. Back to Domingos Duarte. Duarte ball forward. Stopped by Eric Garcia, who will play a 1-2 with Pedri in the middle. On the left side. Back across. Our opportunity here is flicked back towards Ferran Torres, who's met it, and Ferran Torres has given Barcelona the lead in this game. It's lovely play by Barcelona. They found Dani Olmo in a bit of space in behind a very deep Getafe backline, and Olmo has just chopped it back for Ferran Torres, and he has got his third La Liga goal of the season. There's no chance for David Soria in the visitors' goal, and it is truly wonderful finish by Ferran Torres. Lovely build-up play. Rafinha, who, as I say, just found a bit of space in behind for Dani Olmo. That's an excellent run. He chops it back for Ferran Torres, and it's Barcelona who lead 1-0 here on this Sunday night against Getafe. And the ball just bounced up nicely for Ferran Torres to hit. And it is Hansi Flick's side who lead here at home against Jose Bordalas' team, who, let's not get it wrong, they are not an easy side to score against. It's just the 5th goal that they've conceded all season long. So the ball goes back to David Soria. Soria will send it forward. Getafe are now going to have to find a goal from somewhere if they want something from this game. Goes out to the left side. Back across now. An opportunity for Barcelona. Out to the right side. Cross goes in, but it's blocked off. Now forward. Barcelona are able to clear it away. Goes all the way forward towards Ferran Torres, who attacks down the left side. He's going to try and switch it. Well defended by Dominguez Duarte. To the left side and back. Kabir Abkar will send it forward all the way through to João Garcia. He's going to have to deal with it. He boots it high into the air, and Borja Mariol is going to see it out, and it'll be a throw for Getafe. It's going to be an opportunity for the former Bournemouth wing-back Diego Rico to come over and pick up the ball. Rico will throw it inside to Mario Martin, and Martin will dribble it out of play and out for a goal kick. The ball quickly goes to the goalkeeper, João Garcia. Barcelona can come forward once again. Here they are on the right side. It's Dani Olmo back to Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé with it to the left centre back now, Andreas Christensen. Frenkie de Jong, who's dropped off into that left half space and sends it forward. There's Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin will lose it, and now there's an opportunity for Getafe on the counter-attack. They're breaking forward, but it's blocked off by Pedri. Hard work by him. Alright, goes forward. Now it is Ferran Torres who tries to get his body in, but he's clipped by a Getafe player. I don't think the free kick's actually been given. He complains at the official. I think he's gone down a little bit too easy. He's trying to win it more than anything. So here is Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong out to his right side where Jules Koundé. Now Andreas Christensen. Christensen back to Frenkie de Jong. So a slow build-up play by Barcelona, who are leading in this game. It's Barcelona 1, Getafe 0. This is the last game of the day in La Liga. It's the last game of the weekend, in fact. We'll run you through the scores that have already happened. Real Betis won 3-1 at home against Real Sociedad. Cucho Hernandez and Alex Romero own goal, and Pablo Fanal scored for Betis. Ospreys Mendes got a goal for Real Sociedad, but it was a win for Manuel Pellegrini's side. Girona were disappointed in a 4-0 loss at home against Levante. Of course, they were down to 9 men in that game. Axel Witsel and Vitor Reis were sent off. It was Eta Iong, Carlos Alvarez, Ivan Romero and Godion Kualapi who scored for Levante. Real Madrid were convincing in a 2-0 home victory at home against Espanyol. Eder Militao and Kylian Mbappe gave Real Madrid a 2-0 victory. Villarreal in a tight game with Osasuna. Osasuna spent most of the game down to 10 men, but they did take the lead with a man down. Ante Budimir scored for them before Georges Mikatadze and Pape Gay scored to give them a 2-1 victory. It was Sevilla who edged out Deportivo Alaves. Ruben Vargas and Alexis Sanchez scoring either side of a Carlos Vincente goal to give Mateus Almeida a win in just his 5th game in charge of Sevilla. For Valencia, they ran out 2-0 winners at home against Athletic Bilbao. was a good response to the heavy defeat against Barcelona last week, where they lost 6-0 again. There was another red card in that game for Athletic Club. Danny Vivian was sent off. So it was Baptiste Santa Maria and Hugo Juro who scored for Carlos Corberan's side. Real Vallecona drew 1-1 with Celta Vigo. Borja Iglesias and Jorge de Frutos scored the 2 goals in that game. It was another disappointing draw for Atletico Madrid. They missed a penalty just 14 minutes on the clock via Julian Alvarez. Alexander Sorloth was sent off, but despite that, Conor Gallagher gave them the lead. But with 5 minutes to go, Vedat Mareki equalised for Mallorca, and Atletico Madrid's record stands with 3 draws out of their first 5 games. And the other score just finished just before this game. Elche were 1-0 winners at home against Real Oviedo. It was Andre Silva who scored for them. As it stands, Barcelona would be second in the league. Real Madrid have won all 5 games of the season. Getafe would be 7th, level with Elche, Real Betis and Athletic Club, who have also, at the moment, are on 9 points. So the ball is collected to this far side. So the ball goes forward. Dani Olmo, who will try and link up. And it's sent back across this far side, and it's cleared away by Genet for a throw. Defended well, Getafe, halfway through the half. Despite that, Barcelona scored with probably their only real opportunity of the game, where they've got in behind, and the ball was chopped back for Ferran Torres, who convincingly just smashed it into the back of the net. Ball goes out to the left side. Back to Andreas Christensen. Christensen will send it out to the left side, then it's built up to the right side. Barcelona control it in their half. Here is Ferran Torres. And Torres bringing the ball down, moves it back, and now Getafe to the right attacking striker, Adrian Liso. Liso will give it away, and it's Frankie de Jong. Shoots it out to the right side where Rafinha is. Rafinha will come back inside. Back out to this middle of the pitch. Barcelona, again, as I keep saying, a patient build-up, but it has to be because Getafe are defending really deep. They still haven't committed more men forward despite going behind. There is Diego Rico. Rico, who has come over to get on the ball. And the referee just speaking to Jose Bordalas down there. Rico's caught by Jules Koundé. The free kick wasn't given, so the referee just coming and calming down Jose Bordalas. Diego Rico actually was asking for a yellow card, but Bordalas was absolutely fuming with something. Just free kick for Getafe. Comes to Mario Martin. Genet, the captain, will hang it forward. Dani Olmo just commits himself on Adrian Liso. Be a free kick for Getafe here. It's Dominguez Duarte. Genet with the ball. Left-footed hooked ball forward. Barcelona are able to clear it all the way up to Robert Lewandowski. It's Dominguez Duarte. back to his goalkeeper, David Soria, and Soria will hook it forward, flicked on. Getafe perspective. It's back into Eric Garcia. And Barcelona will try and break forward. Here is Frankie de Jong. De Jong to the right side to Rafinha. Rafinha back to Frankie de Jong. De Jong with it. To the left side. Now Ferran Torres. Torres will try and hook it towards the far side of the box. Diego Rico steps in and plays it away. That's Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Nice play by Barcelona. Patient. Dani Olmo. Comes back and Barcelona still moving it well. Dani Olmo. Getafe 7 players inside their own box as Pedri still finds a bit of space to pull it across for Robert Lewandowski, who's chucked it all the way across the 6-yard box and hasn't ended up in the back of the net. It's a lovely ball across by Pedri. Robert Lewandowski has chucked himself at the ball to try and get any sort of touch on it, but he was unable to convert it into the back of the net, of course, which will frustrate Hansi Flick on the managerial dugout. It's going to be a goal kick for David Soria to take. Soria will send it forward. Out to the left side. Goes back. And now breaking forward is Pedri. Pedri will try and find Robert Lewandowski, but he's just going to send it all the way forward to the goalkeeper. David Soria will collect it, take his time in picking up the ball. Now coming forward are Barcelona. Goes back to Eric Garcia. Garcia will touch it inside. Goes back. Lovely play. And Gerard Martin. Martin who gets there. Back across. Getafe still making life difficult for the opposition. The way that they are defending. Will be crossed in. It's eventually cleared away. A long ball forward. Question's certainly going to be asked the central defender, Andreas Christensen, who deals well with it to just head it away. Comes across to this left side now. Getafe, as I keep mentioning, just not committing too many people forward. The ball will run all the way through to João Garcia. Garcia will release it. It's not been a spectacle this game. Commentated on 2 of Barcelona's games earlier this season. A 3-2 win over Levante and the 6-0 win against Valencia. This game has certainly got the lowest tempo about it, but I think a lot of credit for that does have to go to the organisation from Jose Bordalas's unit. They've not had a shot in the game. They've only had 29% of the ball, but they have limited Barcelona to only really 1 or 2 opportunities in the game, which half an hour in is pretty impressive. At the moment, of course, the hosts are in front. It's a slender 1-goal lead. Handball has just been given for Diego Rico, just handling Rafinha. Or handling the ball from Rafinha, shall I say. They are now going to See a short free kick goes to Frankie de Jong, but before the free kick can be taken, the referee is going to book Diego Rico. I think it is being booked. No, incorrect. It's Rafinha. Rafinha being booked, who apparently has taken too long in taking his free kick. The referee not happy with how long it took him. I thought he was booking Diego Rico because he wasn't 10 yards away, and I think that is why the Brazilian wasn't taking the free kick, because he was saying, I'm only going to take it once he moves 10 yards away. And I think that is the point that Hansi Flick is making to the fourth official down there. He is certainly making his point known. But the Brazilian 28-year-old has gone into the referee's notepad, as it's Pedri on the left side. Goes back to Frankie de Jong. De Jong across to Jules Koundé. Koundé to the right side. Rafinha will try and take on Diego Rico, but that's a really good challenge by the 32-year-old. Rafinha will send it back to Koundé. Now it's de Jong. Barcelona just controlling the ball in this game. Working really hard off the ball are the opposition. It's a cross that comes in. Dani Olmo will try and flick it. Receive the ball, takes a heavy touch, and it's David Sarria who's out of his goal to collect. Sarria comes and gets the ball. Ball in his hands. And he is going to send it forward. Should be one in the air by a Barcelona defender, Andres Christensen. And it's on the left side with Diego Rico. Rico to deliver. And blocked off by Jules Koundé. And it's gone out for a corner, so it's going to be the first corner opportunity for the visitors in this game. Be an opportunity for them to deliver in. And it is the man with 4 assists. He's a set-piece specialist, Luis Miller, who's come over to take it. He sends it forward. It's headed away. Good header away. Back out to Diego Rico. Rico to Luis Miller. Rico will send it forward. All the way back to Rafinha, who finds Ferran Torres. Opportunity for Ferran Torres. And he puts Barcelona 2 goals in front. He takes his time to celebrate because he looked over to the assistant referee to see if he was offside. But on the counter-attack there, with 10 minutes remaining in this first half, Barcelona take a 2-goal lead in this game. It's Ferran Torres with his 2nd of the game, his 4th of the season, and the former Manchester City attacker has scored here. There's a long ball forward to Rafinha, who was inside his own half when the ball was played. He then hooked it to Ferran Torres. The goalkeeper, David Soria, was high off his line, and then Torres has just slotted it into the bottom corner. 35 minutes on the clock here. It's Barcelona 2, Getafe 0. The goal will be checked, but I don't think it'll be checked for long. It's really poor defending. Jose Bordalas will be so frustrated with his defending there of his side, because they've just all stood up inside their own half, and Rafinha is a good 10 yards behind the rest of the defence. But because when the ball was played, he was in his own half, he can't be offside. And then Rafinha just had to play a simple ball to Ferran Torres. And Torres puts Barcelona 2 goals in the lead now, and Getafe, who have, under Large, defended really well today, have not defended well on 2 occasions, 2 moments in this game, and that is where, unfortunately for Getafe, that is where Barcelona have punished them. And it's Ferran Torres who scored in the 15th minute and the 34th minute tonight, and that goal is, it's so avoidable, so avoidable. The ball goes forward towards Mario Martin, who just catch Andres Christensen in the face. He's gone down holding his face. He seems to be in a little bit of discomfort. Ferran Torres, who has started the game really, really well here. Excellent performance from him. Frankie de Jong. Inside. Long ball goes forward. Kunde is going to send it back to Andres Christensen. Eric Garcia back to João Garcia. João Garcia to the left side. Barcelona moving it forward. Back out to the right side. Gerard Martin with some good defending. Knocks it off Adrian Liso. The blood on Andres Christensen. He's just trying to clean himself. Should really go and get seen and have to change his top here. Up to the left side, then it goes all the way forward and is cleared away. And Getafe can come back on the ball now. Getafe, who can try and send a long ball forward towards Borja Mariel. It's not a good ball forward. Andres Christensen still looks to be in a little bit of discomfort down there. Comes inside, it's headed to the right side where Jules Kunde is. It's Kunde to try and send it towards Rafinha. Rafinha stepping forward to try and get on it, but the goalkeeper comes out and collects it. David Soria. Soria will send a long ball forward, and it's Eric Garcia who can clear it out. There's a round of applause around the stadium for Marcus Rashford, who was the match winner with a brace during midweek against Newcastle United in the Champions League. Barcelona ran out 2-1 winners at St James's Park. Barcelona back to João Garcia. João Garcia will send it to the left side to Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin will hook it forward. Now it's out and forward. It's a lovely play, and it's now to the right side to Dani Olmo. Barcelona just playing it in front of a real deep back line from Getafe. Minutes on the clock here. Jules Kunde with the ball on this right side. He's going to send a long ball forward towards Ferran Torres, who's going to go chasing. Chasing he goes. Eventually goes out of play. Ferran Torres, who has been at the brace for the first two goals in this game. Barcelona with it. It's Dani Olmo. Goes to the right side. Lewandowski who shoots. It's a good shot and it's a good save. Good save by the goalkeeper, David Soria. Driving to his right side. A really smart stop by Soria. Now it's Barcelona to Dani Olmo, who's going to shoot from distance. Tries to spin Gets a shot away, but it goes over the bar for a goal kick. Referee just stopping it to speak to Domingos Jota and Robert Lewandowski. Well, Jota has just shoved Lewandowski over to the ground. He certainly did. It's a really smart stop as Dani Olmo turned inside the box. Sorry, it was Robert Lewandowski who turned, got a shot away. It was a really good save by David Soria, pushing the ball away, but that will inspire the Barcelona supporters inside the stadium. Now it's going to be Adrian Lisso who's going to send a long ball forward, but straight into the hands of João Garcia. Garcia will collect it and will roll it out. There's Jules Koundé. It's Pedri. Pedri with some good feet. Goes out to the left side and then it comes back to Dani Olmo, but Getafe will try and force the ball forward. A free kick is given and it's going to be a yellow card. This occasion it is the Getafe man who catches Jules Koundé and Adrian Lisso. That is ridiculously harsh. Lisso is a fraction late for getting on the ball and steps on the foot of Koundé. Yes, it's a foul, don't get me wrong, but what more can he do? As a long ball goes over the top towards Ferran Torres, he gets a shot away and he smashes it against the crossbar. That was the opportunity to get a hat-trick for the 25-year-old who's had an excellent game here today. A wonderful dinked ball over the top by the Dutchman, Frenkie de Jong. And then it's hit on the half volley. Ferran Torres just waited for the ball to come over his shoulder and then he smashes it against the crossbar. That was a really, really good opportunity for Ferran Torres there to get a third in the game. He's had 5 shots already tonight. He has certainly been the best player on this pitch as Barcelona's number 7. And he will be bitterly disappointed that that hasn't ended up going into the back of the net. It was smashed over the crossbar. Here is Barcelona, Dani Olmo, who will give it to Jules Koundé. Koundé is now caught and it's going to be another yellow card. It's the Getafe captain, and Barcelona players certainly weren't happy with that tackle because everyone surrounded Gené, and yes, he is late and he's caught Jules Koundé quite high, but there's not too much malice in it, and he's caught him high, but it's not a severe amount of contact with the studs, so I think the yellow card is the correct decision. But the referee's had a busy night and he's just given a yellow card to Jose Bordalas here. I thought it was already booked, but it's definitely been booked, so maybe beforehand he booked a backroom member, but Jose Bordalas has now picked up a yellow card and the referee's now pulling over someone from the Barcelona dugout. And it's a member of the coaching staff who has picked up a yellow card here. It's been a busy night for the referee. Jose Bordalas, the Getafe manager, a member of the technical staff for Barcelona, has got into the referee's notepad. And now it's going to be shifted to the right side. Here is Jules Koundé. Koundé will deliver it in. Touched well by Rafinha. Has he caught a Getafe player in the face? The referee waves it away. We're going to find out how much additional time we've got left to play at the end of this first half. We're going to stoppage time now. It's Barcelona 2, Getafe 0. Ball goes back to João Garcia. We're into 2 additional minutes at the end of this first half. Rafinha who flicks it, but Domingos Jota will send it forward towards Adrian Lisso, who's on a yellow card. It's the 20-year-old who has scored 3 goals this season already in the league. Dani Olmo receives the ball from Gerard Martin, but then it's not a good touch by him and it's cleared out by Abdelkabir Abkar. So Andres Christiansen will collect the ball and Throw it back to the goalkeeper. Aaron Garcia, now Pedri. Pedri comes forward. Is it to Eric Garcia? Just a minute left now. There's Jules Koundé. Koundé with it. To the right side, back to Eric Garcia, who is Rafinha. Rafinha, who takes a heavy touch, comes to Jules Koundé, and then Koundé is caught by the left wing back. Diego Rico, and oh, it's all kicked off. It is all kicked off. There has been some sort of shove there by Rafinha, which has landed into the officials. There's an official that's ended up on the floor. There's a melee of about 12 players. All the Getafe substitutes, the manager are right on the edge of the dugout. Diego Rico is not happy. I think he was the one that was shoved over. They're asking for something here. It's Rico with the foul on Jules Koundé. Of course, not going to be happy. That's his third foul that he's received in about 3 minutes, Koundé. But, well, to be fair, Rico gets the ball. The follow-through does catch him, but... And then Rafinha just chucks him to the floor into the official. It's really not good by Rafinha. Jose Bordalas is not happy again. I don't think there's anything coming to violent conduct there, but it wasn't a good look when Rafinha chucked, or shoved, shall I say, Diego Rico, and he landed into the official. They both ended up on the floor. It was a bit harsh to give the free kick there, because Rico, as I say, got the ball. I'm not even sure we've got a yellow card there. I'm assuming Rafinha has, but no, the referee hasn't. And of course, it's important to remember that Rafinha is on a yellow card, so the official has decided to be lenient with him here. Rafinha, who's already on a yellow card, not received a second yellow, and the half-time whistle goes. It's Barcelona who lead 2-0 at half-time. Ferran Torres with a brace. It's Barcelona 2, with Barcelona leading 2-0. Ferran Torres with the 2 goals, the difference at the moment. Getafe didn't have a shot in that first half, but it was quite a feisty and fiery encounter with kind of a stop-start feel to it. There was a lot of yellow cards. 4 yellow cards just for the playing staff, 3 for the backroom staff, and there were plenty of changes to tell you about at half-time, perhaps some of them with those yellow cards in mind. So first of all, there was a substitute for Barcelona. Rafinha has gone off. He was on a yellow card and potentially could have got a second yellow card right at the end of the first half when he shoved Diego Rico to the floor. Rafinha has been protected, and oncoming is Marcus Rashford, who scored 2 goals during midweek in Barcelona's 2-1 victory over Newcastle United in the Champions League. Rashford will be looking to make a similar sort of impact here. And there was also a triple substitute for Getafe. So first of all, the captain, Gené, has gone off. It's a like-for-like change with Da Vinci coming on. Da Vinci, who's just 18 years of age, is a central defender. He's already featured in every game this season. He joined from Recreativo de Huelva in a 519,000 deal. He is on. Mario Martin, who was another one that was on a yellow card. He has gone off, and coming on for him is Javier Munoz, who is 30 years of age. He's on for his first La Liga appearance of the season, the former Las Palmas midfielder. And then we've seen the striker Borja Marial, who's been unable to get into the game. And coming on for him is Abu Kamara, who is currently on loan from English Championship side Hull City. Abu Kamara, who used to play for Norwich City and Portsmouth, is on and will be looking to make a difference here for Getafe. So a triple substitute for Jose Bordalas, whose side didn't have a shot in that first half. Barcelona had 8-3 on target. For the most part, Getafe defended pretty well, but in the end, Barcelona were able to cut through them. So here is Getafe. Ball goes back to Abdelkabir Abkar. Will be switched out to this right side to the former Watford wing-back, Kiko Firmino. Kiko Firmino will go inside. Now it comes to a shooting position. That's the first shot of the game for Javier Munoz, and it's just a fraction from going to the far post. It's really nice link-up play by Getafe. It was knocked forward, came off the chest of the defender Jules Koundé, and then it was an effort sent in. It was struck really well by Munoz, but it has just gone wide of the post. And despite the best efforts of João Garcia, who was at full stretch to stop that one, he wasn't called into action. But Barcelona on the counter-attack gives it away. So already a better start to this half from Getafe from an attacking point of view. Ball comes inside and out to the far side now. It's Marcus Rashford. Rashford with the opportunity, but he has been grappled with by Domingos Duarte, and then Rashford goes to the ground. Duarte has a little shout at him as he goes to the ground. So, long ball over the top. Rashford latched onto. Was unable to take advantage. It's going to be a long ball that goes forward. All the way forward it does. Right. To the right side. And it'll be chucked forward for Getafe towards Abu Kamara. Now Kiko Firmino who crosses it. It's into a dangerous position. Jules Koundé just heads it back towards the Getafe player, but thankfully for them, the captain Frenkie de Jong is there, who can just head it out of play and out for a corner. Defending by de Jong, getting back there on the cover. So it's going to be a delivery from this near side. Number 5, Luis Milla to take. Miller will send it in towards the front post. It's headed by Getafe frontman, but it's straight into the hands of João Garcia. But this is a real positive start to the second half from the side in all yellow. Garcia will release it to Pedri, who can step forward with the ball now for Barcelona. Jules Koundé has gone on the overlap. Koundé will go back to Andreas Christensen. Christensen to Pedri. It's forward towards Ferran Torres. Torres tries to bring it down, but he's tackled by Mario Arambari. Comes back to Eric Garcia. He could play a 1-2 with Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Olmo thinks he's fouled, but the tackle goes in. It's Pedri. Pedri out to the left side. Gerard Martin will hang it up towards Dani Olmo. Controls it on his chest. Gets the shot away. The goalkeeper is able to tip it over the bar, but apparently he was in an offside position. The delivery was in. It was controlled on the chest, but as I say, the assistant referee has risen his flag and it has gone over the bar. The ball goes back to João Garcia. João Garcia forward to Dani Olmo. Olmo will go back to Jules Koundé, who will step forward. And the tackle goes in. It's going to be a free kick for Barcelona inside their own half. Barcelona with it. Here is Koundé. Koundé, you can play it forward to Dani Olmo. So João Garcia to the left side. Now Gerard Martin. Martin will come in onto his right foot. Martin down the line all the way out, and it's Luis Milla who picks it up. Goes inside now into a central position. There's a late challenge that goes in, I think by Gerard Martin on this occasion. Referee's got his yellow card out, and it's Andreas Christensen, the former Chelsea centre-back, who has gone into the referee's notepad. It's not a great challenge. Just steps on the foot of Adrian Lissot, considering what the referee's booked so far. Now he's keeping within the consistency of how he's refereed it. So Andreas Christensen is the second player in the referee's notepad. With 10 minutes into the second half, it's Luis Milla who stood over the free kick. Luis Milla will deliver it towards the far post. João Garcia comes and collects. That's really good goalkeeping by the former Espanyol shot stopper. He can quickly release it to Jules Koundé. Koundé will come forward on the right side, plays it to Luis Milla. Now Abu Kamara. Kamara to the right side. Kiko Femenia. Femenia will turn back. Finds Abdelkabir Apkar. Back to David Soria. Soria with a long ball forward. to the left side. There is Diego Rico, who will go back and forward to the right side, and it's booted away by Diego Rico as the foul goes in. There's a couple of Barcelona players who are complaining down there because they feel like the ball was booted away after the referee blew his whistle, but we can carry on. Barcelona to take a quick one. Ball goes down the right side. And it goes forward. Then back. It's Andreas Christensen to Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin forward. Now it's towards Frankie de Jong. De Jong is going to find Ferran Torres. Torres tries to bring it down under his control, but he's tackled out to the right side now to Kiko Femenia. And he will play it to Domingos Duarte. Now the ball goes down the right side towards Abu Kamara. Kamara will go chase, and that's a good strong challenge that goes in by the left wing back, Diego Rico. And he can throw it back to Kiko Femenia. Femenia to Luis Miller. Miller comes back. Goes all the way forward and controlled on the truss by Andreas Christensen. And then it's forward. Up to the right side, Kiko Femenia. Goes back to the central defender, Duarte. Duarte in it. He's back, and now it is the central defender. Out to the right side, but Barcelona just shuffle it back to João Garcia. Garcia who will touch it down, plays it short to Andreas Christensen. Back out to the right side, and there's going to be a yellow card in there. Ferran Torres complaining, he perhaps is not happy with that one from Abdulkabir Abkar. Abkar just catching Lewandowski off the ball. Let's just see what happened here, just tripping up Lewandowski. He knew what he was doing, and he has gone into the referee's book. It's impressive that the referee's been able to spot that, considering he wasn't even looking at it, but of course he does have eyes of other officials. So Barcelona are readying a substitute. It's going to be a free kick. Marcus Rashford and Dani Olmo are stood over it. It's a three-man wall for Getafe. Olmo with the strike, and oh, it's a good strike. It's just risen at the last second. Fierce effort on goal, but it is just risen over the crossbar, and the goalkeeper can see it behind. We are going to see a substitute, and it is Ferran Torres who's going to come off. He's got a brace. He may be a little bit disappointed that he's not able to try and get his hat-trick here. Coming on for him is a man that scored 2 goals last weekend against Villarreal, Fermin Lopez. Lopez is on, and we're also going to see the captain, Frankie de Jong, come off. And coming on for him is a like-for-like change to 22-year-old Marc Casado. So Marc Casado and Fermin Lopez, the second and third substitutes for Barcelona. An hour on the clock here. It remains Barcelona 2, Getafe 0. Out to the right side, and then it's sent out of play. And it's going to be a throw for Gerard Martin. To the left side, Abu Kamara coming down the left side, trying to battle with the wing back. As the cross goes in, headed away by Gerard Martin. Now Marc Casado will try send a long ball forward to Robert Lewandowski, but it's headed towards Abu Kamara. It's shifted to the left side. Here is Diego Rico. Rico will cross it in, and it's gone out for a goal kick. One ball goes forward, out to the right side. Here is the Manchester United loanee, Marcus Rashford, who can get the ball on the right side. He will pull it back for Dani Olmo, and it's a third for Barcelona here. It's a convincing lead. It's going to be all 3 points for Barcelona, who are going to stay unbeaten. They're going to pick up their fourth win in 5 La Liga fixtures. And it's Dani Olmo with his first La Liga goal of the season for the Spaniard. It's brilliant play by the Englishman Marcus Rashford, who got to the ball down the right side. He brought it to the byline, he pulled it back, and there was the late run of Dani Olmo, and he gets a third goal for Barcelona. Marcus Rashford pulling it back, and Dani Olmo with the finish, just slotted it into the far corner. And it was an open net. There was also security on, because there was a streaker on the other side of the pitch, on the other half. And there is going to be a red card here. Is it for Jose Bordalas, or is it for his assistant manager? I think it's for the assistant manager. He's come over and he's given the assistant manager a second yellow card. He is gone, so Getafe are a man down in their technical area, and they're going to have to restart here. 3 goals down at Barcelona. 64 minutes on the clock here. Out to the left side, it's touched down by Diego Rico. Rico down the line, and tracing the ball is Maro Amrambari. He can't get there, and can go out for a Barcelona throw. Ball goes across to Andres Christensen. Christensen forward, it's back into Abdulkabir Abkar. Abubakar will send it forward to the right side where Abu Kamara will battle with Gerard Martin. It's good defending by Martin. That's out for a corner for Getafe. There's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo stepping forward. Thought it was going to be a corner. It was actually a goal kick. Thought Gerard Martin got a touch on it. Clearly not. There is Andreas Christensen, player 1-2 with Marcus Sado. Marcus Sado back to the goalkeeper, João Garcia. Garcia to the right side. To his right centre-back, Eric Garcia. Garcia will play a 1-2 with Fermin Lopez. So here is Marcus Rashford receiving the ball, sends it out to the right side to Jules Koundé. Koundé will receive the ball and then it will be moved back and knocked out of play for a throw for Getafe. It's Diego Rico. Rico with it, will throw it inside. Comes inside to Luis Miller, but it's a poor pass by him and it goes out of play for a Barcelona throw. I mean, Yamal doesn't look like he's enjoying what he's seeing today because he is on his phone. Doesn't look like he's paying too much attention. So here is Rashford coming down the right side. Rashford trying to take on the Getafe defenders on that far side. Gets a shot away. Good stop by David Soria to his left side. He just pushes the ball away. It was nice driven play by Rashford. Got a strike away. Good stop by the goalkeeper. So here is number 17 on the ball. Marcus Sado. To Gerard Martin. Fermin Lopez. Barcelona patient. Lopez out to the left side to Gerard Martin. To the right side, Rashford has got Jules Koundé as an underlap option. Koundé, but he's tackled well by Diego Rico. Getafe will try to come down the left side now. It goes back. Long ball forward, but again, Eric Garcia just stepping in. Then is Dani Olmo fouled? I think he is on the edge of the box. It's going to be a free kick. Spaniard just caught. And it joined the club for 46 million from RB Leipzig. Just caught by the 18-year-old Da Vinci right on the edge of the box, and it's going to be a free kick opportunity for the Catalan Giants. Oh, it's a three-man wall. David Soria just trying to organise the wall down in front of him. It's Dani Olmo. Olmo's going to strike, but hits it straight into the wall. And the ball will be booted away by Diego Rico. And it's cleared out to the left side, and we're now going to stop because there's going to be another substitute for Getafe. Coba da Costa is the man getting ready to come on, and he is coming on for Mauro Arambari. Arambari is off, and Coba da Costa, who's only played 33 minutes of La Liga action so far this season, the 23-year-old, he's from Guinea, is on for the final 20 minutes of this game. So it's Jules Koundé back to Eric Garcia, who can touch it down with his instep. Barcelona have had 69% of the ball. They've had 12 shots compared to Getafe's 2, 5 on target compared to their 1. As it stands, Barcelona will be going to second in the league. One ball out to the left side. Here is Fermin Lopez. Lopez able to bring it down, brings it to the edge of the box where Dani Olmo is. Lopez will go back to Gerard Martin. It's sent forward to the right side. It comes to number 8, Pedri. Pedri with it. Finds Marcus Rashford. And the ball is going to be cleared away. Out to the left side. It's Coba da Costa. It's just come on as a substitute. He's going chasing, but Jean Garcia is out of his goal. He's had a good game today against Garcia in terms of his footwork. He's had a good season every time I've seen him. Really good goalkeeper. Very proactive. Now coming down the left side is Barcelona, breaking forward. Fermin Lopez will take a touch inside. He's inside the box now. Lopez will fire it across because past David Soria's goal and out for a goal kick. It's good play by the 22-year-old breaking forward. Good captain Ronald Arejo was happy with what he sees as the camera pans to him as he applauds that attacking play by Fermin Lopez. Ball goes forward, headed forward and out for a throw. It's going to be Diego Rico who will send it forward. To the right side. Coming forward is Kiko Femenia. He's just not really got into the game today. You will remember him from a period with Watford in the Premier League. Now forward to the left side. Now it's Rashford inside to Lewandowski. There is Mario Martin who can send it to the right fullback Femenia, but again they lose it, just unable to retain the ball. Jules Koundé back to the left side. Now Gerard Martin. Martin will take a touch. Comes in to Marc Casado. Now cross goes in towards Dani Olmo, who will attack it. The goalkeeper comes out. He's brave. Good goalkeeping by him. Marc Casado. Here's Jules Koundé to Marcus Rashford. To the right side, Rashford. 1-2 between Rashford and Koundé. Just had a play and out for a throw. And it is going to be a substitute, and it's going to be the man that picked up the armband, Pedri. He's going to come off, and coming on for him is Rooney Bardghji. Rooney Bardghji, who is 19 years of age. He started last week, played 45 minutes of action, and came on from Copenhagen. He is Swedish. He signed this summer in a $2 million deal, did Rooney Bardghji. Maybe we'll just see a little change. Yes, we do. We'll see Rashford move out to his more favourable left side, and Rooney Bardghji, who is naturally a right midfielder, will play on the right side. The final 15 minutes here. Here's Rashford picking up the ball on the left side, trying to take on Domingo Jota. That's an excellent tackle. Diving in really strong on Rashford, out for a throw. If we're just trying to calm matters down. Here is Koundé. Koundé to Lopez. Lopez comes inside to forward. It's Dani Olmo. Olmo is able to find Lewandowski. It's cleared away by Domingo Jota. Now on the right side, coming forward. Now Lewandowski receives it on the edge of the box. The ball is cleared away. Comes back. It's Casado. Casado to Eric Garcia. Jules Koundé. Game has really gone for Getafe, so they've just got to really work hard now just to preserve the game, and they will stay in the game and it doesn't become too embarrassing. And it's Rashford. Rashford to Lopez. Lopez across to Koundé. Koundé with it. Going forward, the cross is going to come in towards the attacker, led away by Fermin Lopez. Barcelona back with the ball, looking to restart it again. It is Lopez. Now it's Rashford. Rashford will go back. Jules Koundé, who's got on the ball on this right side. Going forward is an overlapping option. And turns back. And forward. And it's going to be a substitute here for Getafe as the ball just runs out of play. And it is going to be the 20-year-old who has scored 3 goals before today, Adrian Lisso, but he's just not had those opportunities today. No surprise, really. Coming on for him is number 18, Alex Sanchez. Sanchez, who is 28 years of age, is on for his first Getafe appearance. He is signed from Burgos Club de Football. There's the Spaniard. got his opportunity this summer to sign for them, and this is his debut for Alex Sancris. It's well defended there by Domingos Joarte. Out of play. Da Vinci's done well since coming on for Getafe. I think that's worth a mention. Back into the right side now. Back into a central position for Barcelona. It's been quite slow and ponderous recently. Barcelona eventually lose it, and Getafe are able to clear it. Now coming forward is Abu Kamara, but Kamara will take a heavy touch and will run it out of play. Now left side, here is number 16, Fermin Lopez. Lopez thinks he's bumbled over by Kiko Femenia, but the referee says it's not. It's cleared away. Dani Olmo. Olmo with it. Olmo will turn back, gives it to Lopez. Lopez with it. And now it's Andreas Christensen. 65% of the ball here for Barcelona. Out to the right side. And back is the right full-back for Barcelona, and all of a sudden the referee's made his way over to Da Vinci. I'm not sure why. I must have missed something. It's all kicking off. The referee's calling over Eric Garcia. Something's happened off the ball. Da Vinci just shoving Rooney Bardghji away. Seems a little soft for me. Shoving him off the ball, but we are now going to get a substitute, and it's the club captain, Ronald Araujo, who's going to come on for the left fullback, Gerard Martin. Araujo has featured in 2 games so far this season. Gerard Martin gets a standing ovation from the fans as the young left fullback, and coming on for him is the 26-year-old Ronald Araujo. 84 minutes on the clock here. It's Barcelona 3, Getafe 0. So now Barcelona can play it forward towards Dani Olmo. Robert Lewandowski will battle to try and get on the ball. Comes to Domingos Joarte. Joarte is able to clear it. Now forward to the right side. Abu Kamara will chase it. Barcelona will go back. João Garcia will find Andreas Christensen. Christensen back to the central defender. The Getafe player that goes down, like Sancris. Play will continue for Barcelona. So a long ball forward, sent inside, and on the right side with Jules Koundé. Koundé to Dani Olmo. Olmo will send it out to the left side. Marcus Rashford. Rashford comes down the left wing, picks off Kiko Femenia. Out for a Barcelona corner on this occasion. So Rashford is back now to Fermin Lopez. Nice build-up play. Lopez to Jules Koundé. Lopez again. It's a real slow tempo. It's almost like a training game at the moment. The pace that this is being played at as the ball goes forward. And then away again. It's Getafe going to try and break away with the ball, but try to attempt to clear it forward. The referee stops it, because there is a player down in considerable amounts of pain. I think it's Domingos Duarte, the 30-year-old. Just been caught by Fermin Lopez. Did potentially foul him. He is down. Get restarted again. But here is Getafe. Into the Barcelona half. Tries to find Abu Kamara. Strong challenge that goes in. It goes back to Domingos Duarte. Duarte will play it inside to Javier Munoz. Munoz down the right side. Rashford gets in and makes a real good challenge. Excellent challenge by Rashford. Got his body in. Really good, strong attacking play. There is a player that has lost his boot in the proceedings. Andres Christensen, who's made his way over to put that boot back on. Actually, it was Eric Garcia. Andres Christensen's picked it up for Eric Garcia. Just going to have to wait for him to get his boot back on. So now we can get back in play. It's Kiko Femenia who will throw it to the Hull City loanee, Abu Kamara. Abu Kamara with it. On the right side now to Kiko Femenia, who's going to cross it in. Attacked by Kamara, comes out to an attacker for Getafe. Strike goes in. Good stop by João Garcia. Really smart stop by the 24-year-old. Diving to his left side. So now they can give the ball to Marc Casado. Casado with it. Knocks it forward. Out to the left side. Back into a central position with Eric Garcia, who can give it to Ronald Herrero. So now Jules Koundé, he'll send it down the right side. Barcelona will go chasing. Pedri will battle for it. Does really well getting onto the ball. And it is well tackled. And out for a Barcelona throw in that far side as Hansi Flick stands there with his hands on his hips, watching on in this game. Has scored the most goals so far, 16 goals in La Liga. Real Madrid have scored the 10, conceded just the 3. The ball falls to Robert Lewandowski, tries to get another. Apparently he's come from an offside position. It will be a free kick. Lewandowski, who's wearing the captain's armband, can't quite understand why that decision has gone against him. He's not had the greatest night tonight as Lewandowski. Ball goes forward. Out of play. Out for a throw. Goes back into a central defender who's going to send it out to the right side and then headed out of play by Eric Garcia. Defending by him. And it's going to come all the way back to Abdulkabir Abkar. Abkar will send it forward into the chest of an attacking player. To the left fullback, Diego Rico. Diego Rico, who plays it to Abu Kamara. Kamara sends it forward, it's cleared away. And now it's back into a central position. It's back to the goalkeeper, David Soria. Soria will send a long ball forward to the right-hand side, too much on it. And it does just go out of play. Nice build-up play by Barcelona. Coming forward. There is Fermin Lopez. Lopez, good feet, enters the Getafe half. Out to the left side where Marcus Rashford is. Marcus Rashford on the left side of the box. Goes onto his right foot. It's a good save by Soria. We are into 3 additional minutes at the end of this game. That's a really good stop by the former Sevilla shot stopper. Rashford was racing forward, dinked in onto his right foot, was trying to get a 4 for Barcelona. But it is just battered away by the left palm of David Soria. So here is Abdulbabir Abkar will send it forward towards Abu Kamara. Jules Koundé will be able to clear it away. Marc Casado will move it forward. Now on the right side. Jules Koundé. Up to Ronald Arejo. Arejo will find Fermin Lopez. Marc Casado to Andres Christensen. Now Arejo to Jules Koundé. Koundé will give it to Eric Garcia. Here is Fermin Lopez. Lopez will step into the Getafe half. Now an opportunity for Lewandowski to get going and put the back burners on. Is Dani Olmo out to the right side. It's going to be a shot from Rooney Bardghji. It's a difficult one for Soria to collect, but it bounces back off his chest and he is eventually able to pick it up. And pick it up he does. And we are coming right to the end of this game as David Soria will send it forward. And it's brought down by Getafe midfielder, and all of a sudden the intensity of the game has just stopped a little bit. Ball goes to the right side. Abu Kamara enters the opposition box, tries to pull the ball back. There is Eric Garcia getting the block, and that is full time. Barcelona run out 3-0 winners at home against Getafe. Ferran Torres with a brace, Dani Olmo with the third. It finished